Yeah.
Hey yo, man, it's your time. Man, fuck poverty. Get this money, man. What the fuck you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
I can tell you.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy Judgmental Podcast. I'm Leroy. No Philip this week. So let's get into it. We're going to go to Columbus, Mississippi. 17-year-old Miracle Morgan has been charged with sexual battery and rape of a 14 and 10-year-old boys. Her mother, 32-year-old Raven Morgan, is being charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor after she tried to eliminate the neighborhood snitches. Here's the report.
A Columbus teenager and her mother are both charged in a child sex crime investigation. 17-year-old Miracle Morgan is charged with sexual battery and statutory.
And her name is A Miracle, is A apostrophe Miracle. That's her name. And she got the eyes that look like they can pierce through steel.
Rape. A Columbus police spokesperson says she will be charged as an adult in this case. CPD says the teenager admitted to having sexual relations with a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old. Morgan's mother, 32-year-old Raven Morgan, is being charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. The mother and daughter are accused of assaulting another juvenile who exposed the alleged
Disturbing
crime.
story this evening out of Columbus. A 17-year-old girl is charged.
Oh, by the way, this is report is like a mixture of two different news reports here. That was the first one. This report goes into like interviews with the police and all that stuff.
Because she's having or had sex with a 10-year-old boy.
WTVA's Chris Knowles
And they didn't mention the 14-year-old in this piece.
has been following this story today. He joins us live in Columbus with what he's found.
Right now, I'm standing outside of the Columbus Municipal Court. Now, just a few hours ago, I was here just in this very courtroom, and they charged a 17-year-old. And not only that, they charged her mother. Take a look. Pictured is 17-year-old Miracle Morgan. She is charged with sexual battery and statutory rape after allegedly having sex with a 10-year-old, according to Columbus Police Chief Joseph Daltrey. Daltrey says it all happened on Mother's Day. He says
she got those eyes that pierce through steel, and she had those big-ass dumb eyelashes. You used to see how big these eyelashes are.
a group of kids were gathered and saw it happen. He says the children who watched it told the police. He says Morgan's mother brought one of her other children and some other kids to the homes of those who talked to the police to fight them. The mother and those other children have been arrested.
I mean, it was disturbing. It really was. But then I was also a little more disturbed.
So someone seen this girl assault those two boys. And I guess she told the police, and the mom and brought the caravan of people to go to her house and try to fight this person. I tell you, listening and looking at these news articles is more entertaining than watching a television show, because you will not believe that people are actually nuts and they live amongst us.
As well, when I found out that the mother brought her children to beat up the people who saw what took place, you know, that's not going to be tolerated. Nobody should have to worry about people coming, jumping on them, or breaking in doors and wanting to fight them for what? Because you did wrong? Oh, okay, keep on. We're going to have a place for you, you know.
Hey, that's how it is out here. Like the girl did wrong, but yet the mother going to go to the people's house and try to fight them because she told. Well, the kid told. I don't know. The person told. I don't know if it was...
Put the mama in jail?
I'm assuming it's a kid if they was all going to... If she brought her kids to go and try to fight.
Mama act a fool, she going to jail too. Everybody goes to jail.
I talked to some people around the community about it. They asked not to be on camera. They were disgusted.
Yeah, because they didn't want the mom to come with her caravan and whoop their asses too.
I think she's got a problem, a bad problem, probably started from childhood, and now that she's become a teenager, it's gotten worse, and that her parents didn't watch out or teach her any better.
Well, that's true.
Morgan's bond was set at $100,000. Now, we have just learned that Columbus police have dropped two of the 3 charges, and now she's only charged with sexual battery. I talked to some people around the community that were not on camera, but they did tell me, well, they were honestly just speechless at first, and they told me they are sickened by this. Reporting live in Columbus, Chris Knowles, WTVA.
I don't understand why would they drop the charges. So the statutory rape charge, she don't get charged with that, but she get charged with sexual battery. Now what is that? What is sexual battery? And yeah, they should have charged her to the full extent. If she did those acts, she need to be charged to the full extent, because I don't know why would they take all that stuff away. I'm confused. All right, now we're going to Chicago, Illinois, where 35-year-old Carlisha Hood told her 14-year-old son to shoot a man in a Southside restaurant murder. Here's the report.
And a disturbing case unfolds in court. A mother accused of ordering her son to commit murder in a West Pullman restaurant. The mother and son are now charged, both of them. Elizabeth Matthews joins us now with more on this developing story. Elizabeth?
Yeah, not only that, mom, who's accused of giving those shoot-to-kill orders, is now being held on $3 million bail. Parts of that shooting were actually captured on this restaurant's surveillance video, which helped the witnesses identify the suspects to police. So this all happened Sunday night, police tell us, just after 11 o'clock, about 11:05 p.m. 35-year-old Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son arrived at the Maxwell
She Hood, all right.
Street restaurant on South Halstead at 117th. Hood went in for food. Her son waited in the car. Prosecutors say that's when she began arguing with this man, 32-year-old Jeremy Brown, who was also inside ordering food at the time. Hood began texting her son, who appeared in the doorway, hands in his pockets. A fight became physical between Hood and the victim. The victim was able to punch the woman once. That's when prosecutors say the boy pulled out a gun, fired a single shot to the victim's back, followed him outside, kept firing, striking him fatally twice in the back.
Once outside of the restaurant, while the co-defendant was still shooting at the victim, the defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim. Once the co-defendant finished shooting the victim, the defendant turned her focus towards witness 1. She began pointing at witness 1 and instructing her son to shoot her.
Prosecutors say the Hood even tried to get the gun from her son, but he pushed her away. No shots were fired at that witness, who is also the victim's girlfriend. Both mother and son facing murder charges. She's also charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. The teen boy also facing unlawful use and possession of a firearm. Both, we're told, did surrender themselves to police yesterday. We're also told that Hood, the woman charged in this, the mom charged in this, also had a FOID card herself and was licensed to conceal carry. Reporting live, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.
Now, this report here, from what I read on the internet, believe what you will, they got the report wrong. So they said that the lady went in a restaurant. She was acting up in the restaurant, and the man that died, he worked there. And I guess the lady was acting up, and he was like trying to tell her to leave, and she wouldn't leave, and he hit her. That's when the son had came out with the well, they said that the mom texted the son to bring the gun inside the restaurant. So maybe they had proof of the text message, and I don't know. But the son came out, and that's when he shot the guy. Now he the guy ran out the restaurant. And the 14-year-old followed him and shot the man and killed him. Then they said that they tried to go after the, I guess his girlfriend or something was there, or a female friend was there, and he tried to shoot her. Now, the internet said that part might not be true. That's the DA trying to bring up more charges and everything. I don't know. It's the internet. Take it what you will, but the idiots that I read on Twitter make it seem like the kid was in the right to shoot the guy because he hit his mom. I get it, I understand it, but a 14-year-old can't have a weapon. You can't shoot a weapon inside of a restaurant when people was inside. It wasn't really a restaurant. It was one of those the hood places where they got the plexiglass. You order your food and you leave, but it was people that was still in there. So come on. You can't do like that. You can't be that way. And if she had a license to carry, why she just didn't go in there with the gun herself? Why he had to have the gun? I don't get it. So you listen to people on Twitter, they make it seem like she's in the right and she should be released. But no, she's in the wrong. And that's another thing. Okay, let's just say he did defend his mom and shot the guy. He chased the guy out the restaurant and shot him. You can't do that. Now you becoming a victim to an aggressor, and it doesn't work that way. It's just a bad scene all around. The boy life is ruined. Mom ruined the boy's life. Hey, look, her last name is Hood. So let's go down to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Montez Moore is charged with robbery and theft of multiple victims he met on Facebook Marketplace. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is this a street entrepreneur? I don't know. You out there, be the judge of this one. Here's the report.
Happening right now, a Philadelphia man locked up in jail accused of robbing multiple victims that he met on Facebook Marketplace. His case prompting an urgent warning now from law enforcement for everyone who buys and sells online. Here's Nydia Hahn now with the details.
According to Meta, more than 1 billion people visit Facebook Marketplace around the world every month. We've warned you about scammers trying to steal your money on the platform, but now we have an urgent warning about your safety and security. The Philadelphia District Attorney's Office telling us about a recent case which highlights the potential dangers. Whether you're buying or selling online, law enforcement wants you to beware. Using the case against Montez Moore, now charged with 11 counts of robbery and theft, as an example.
He was posing as somebody who worked for a bank.
And allegedly in the
I'm sorry, but Montez Moore don't look like he worked in the bank.
Market for luxury goods on Facebook Marketplace. Investigators say he offered to buy a Louis Vuitton bag as well as Rolex and Cartier watches for tens of thousands of dollars. And after setting up a meeting point for the transactions,
he would instead rob them at gunpoint.
Assistant District Attorney Liam Riley says officials have charged Moore in 11 cases involving this kind of scenario. Police say this photo was taken outside the PNC Bank on Rising Sun Avenue in the Feltonville neighborhood of Philadelphia. Moore is accused of putting a gun against the seller's back and demanding his backpack that held 4 Rolex watches that he had expressed interest in buying.
He would set up these exchanges outside.
I believe that the buyers is the sellers, is full of shit also. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to be on no damn Rising Sun Avenue in front of a bank to do a transaction with Rolex watches. Now, how much was all that stuff all together? Now, are these bootleg watches or these are used watches that he tried to sell? It's one or the other. But ain't no way in hell that I'm going to be on no damn Rising Sun Avenue with Rolex watches. It's like you deserve to get robbed. Now, we had this discussion. Well, damn, this is like the 3rd time we had this discussion about this. No one deserves to be robbed of their possessions or anything like that. But look at the position you putting yourself into. You on Rising Sun Avenue with Rolex watches? Come on now. And you so shocked that somebody put a gun to your head? First of all, you made a transaction in front of a bank because he said he worked there. No, well, then after you get off work, we can meet at the police station. We can do the transaction there. This all don't seem right to me.
Or inside of banks where he pretended to work at.
Buyers assumed since it was a public place, it would be safe. But
bullshit.
Riley encourages buyers and sellers to meet at police stations instead.
Where any police district in the city at any time of day will offer to let the inside of the police district be an exchange point for these types of transactions.
In 2021, 53% of U.S. secondhand luxury shoppers used Facebook Marketplace. People ages 25 to 35 are the largest demographic group of Facebook Marketplace users. 61.8% of users who visit Facebook Marketplace are female. Riley also says no matter where you meet, use good common sense.
Go there with somebody you know, or make sure someone knows where you are. Don't go to a location that you're not familiar with. Don't go at night.
We've put more tips on.
Yeah, I don't know why that he have to describe that to adult people, but hey, look, let's move on.
6abc.com/consumer. Meantime, Moore is currently being held on $10.9 million bail.
Boy, he got a $10.9 million bail. They want him to stay in jail. Shit.
There is also a stay-away order for each alleged victim. Authorities say he was seen on multiple occasions leaving the scene in a black Dodge Charger or black Mercedes SUV. I'm Nydia Hahn, Channel 6 Action News.
Think smart. Use your brain. God gave you a tool to use. Won't you use it? Why would the hell you go on Rising Sun Avenue with Rolex watches to sell? That doesn't make any sense. So here's another fool, a victim here in Philadelphia, PA. We got Paige Trouser, got her home broken into by a man who later apologized for the break-in on Facebook. Now, this is another story that I believe she's full of shit also. Well, here's the report. You listen to it for yourself.
Police are trying to piece together a crime in Fishtown that takes a bizarre turn. A man was caught on camera allegedly stealing purses from a home, but what happened next on Facebook has the homeowner simply shocked. Action News reporter Brianna Smith joins us live from Hunting Park on how this whole thing unfolded. Brianna.
Walter, the East Detective Division is searching for that guy who allegedly stole more than $5,000 worth of property. Now, the owner believes she knows who did it with the help of the community and a Facebook post.
I've never experienced anything like this anywhere, but I mean, I've always felt pretty safe in this neighborhood. You guys want to go for a walk?
Paige Tauscher has lived on East Cabot Street since September, but now she's feeling uneasy after a man went into her house last Wednesday night while she was walking her dogs. This video shows him stealing 2 expensive purses filled with cash and credit cards, all within seconds.
Judging by the fact that I was only gone for 6 minutes and how quickly he came into my house after I left, it seems like he had probably...
So you went out and you walked the dog. It was late at night. I believe this is Fishtown, if I'm not mistaken. So 6 minutes you was gone, and this guy just miraculously just busts in your house, and he's covered, of course. You can't see his face. And to steal your purse that just so happened to be on this little table here, that doesn't make any sense. And okay, let's just say, okay, he did bust in. It looked like the door was unlocked too, by the way. Let's just say he bust in there. Don't you think a guy like that is going to go through the house and look and see what's going on? Her bedroom, you know, she probably got jewelry and all that stuff up there. But yeah, he just walk in and take them 2 purses and leave. I believe this is like some type of setup or something. Maybe she want a new purse, or the purse was insured and she trying to get a new purse or something out of it. I don't know, but this doesn't seem right to me.
Been looking into my window prior to the event, and he knew exactly what he was coming in for.
Now Tauscher and the police are looking for him, but she didn't have to go too far. Tauscher posted this video.
Would this man know that these purses are valuable? Because I don't know what purses are valuable or not.
On Facebook, and believe it or not, someone actually commented saying he was the criminal.
I mean, I think I was in shock. I was like, is this really him? Like, is he really confessing on a public forum?
He posted several comments where he apologized, asked for forgiveness, and he said he went into the wrong house, but still grabbed something on the way out.
Bullshit.
Also a lot.
What, was he going to rob another house, but he robbed this house by mistake?
A lot of people saying that this same person may have broken into their house, so that's pretty scary on its own.
Tauscher hopes her scary moment teaches others to lock their doors, close their blinds, and be aware.
So the door was unlocked. Okay. See what I said? Look at the position you put yourself in. No, she didn't deserve to be violated that way and have her stuff taken, but come on now. This is Fishtown. I don't care where it's at. I take the Fishtown part back. I don't care where it's at. You don't lock your door to walk a dog and you going for 6 minutes. Now I can see if you shut the door but you was out in front doing something, that's a whole nother subject. But you went outside to walk a dog and you left your door unlocked?
Want him to like leave me alone and leave this neighborhood alone. Like I want us to all know that we're safe.
And police say that they need someone to identify the man in that video in order to move forward with this case. So if you have any information, contact police. Reporting in Hunting Park, Brianna Smith, Channel 6 Action News. Shari?
Yeah, bizarre for sure. Brianna, thank you.
Yeah, it is bizarre. I'm thinking our girl here was on my side. Yeah, that is bizarre. With that, why the hell that's on the news? That's another thing. I like all the stuff that's on the news, and we got to talk about this shit. Shout out to Cherie Williams. All right, ladies and gentlemen. TV and movie reviews. We'll do that one next time when Philip is here. We'll talk about that. Sports also. We'll talk about sports and movies the next time Philip is here. So you can reach us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at pnljudgementals, Instagram at _judgementals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. Thanks for listening to us.
Most of y'all is associates, so I be on my dolo. Hold up, woke that, whoa, hold the phone. You think all I do is rap? I can do it on my own. That's why I produce the track. No wonder where my